Welcome to Film Frontier. I'm your host, Dan Marcus. On today's episode, we are reviewing Christopher Miller and Phil Lord's adaptation of Project Hail Mary, based on a book by Andy Weir and written by Drew Goddard. You might be familiar with Weir's work, as Ridley Scott previously adapted his first published book, The Martian, starring Matt Damon, back in 2015. Project Hail Mary follows schoolteacher and former biologist Ryland Grace, who wakes up aboard a spacecraft with retrograde amnesia. Grace's memories slowly come back to him as he remembers he was recruited by government official Eva Stratt, played by Sandra Huller. Scientists have observed that the sun is dimming. The dimming is caused by a microorganism known as astrophage, which will result in catastrophic global cooling of the Earth in 30 years. Stratt hopes that by recruiting Grace, he can research astrophage in the hopes of defeating it. During his mission, Grace discovers an alien spacecraft. After establishing connection, Grace has his first contact with an extraterrestrial life form he calls Rocky. Grace and Rocky must work together to overcome the odds and save both of their worlds from total devastation. Andy Weir is no stranger to science fiction, and Project Hail Mary has all of his trademarks. Rigorous scientific accuracy mixed with high-stakes, accessible storytelling. After all, it's what made The Martian so thoroughly entertaining and fun. Project Hail Mary is no different. Christopher Miller and Phil Lord are a perfect match for the material, bringing their adept emotional sensibilities and affinity for rapid-fire dialogue to the story with excitable fervor. With flawless pacing and a non-linear structure that keeps the story going at a frenetic pace, I was continuously entertained by much of the first half of the story. While the second half drops a little, the emotional heart of the story is never lost. For much of this midsection, the film is primarily a two-hander. Ryan Gosling really impresses here as Grace, effortlessly bringing his everyman charm to the role. Grace's developing bond with Rocky, the alien he meets in his journey, pushes this beyond your usual science fiction adventure. Rocky isn't an all-knowing, all-powerful alien creature like you might typically see in one of these films. As a matter of fact, he is severely broken and confused, but he exudes a contagious desire to learn. It's a good thing he has a great teacher. It's that dichotomy that makes the film so refreshing and compelling. Grace and Rocky both genuinely need each other to complete their mission, and each has a unique characteristic that complements the other. Grace and Rocky's friendship serves as the emotional backbone of the story and helps give the film its much-deserved heart. What really impressed me, however, was the overall tone and message of the film. There is this wonderful subgenre of science fiction films that I love, where characters have a limited time to solve a problem, but really don't have a clear handle of what's going on. Arrival, Interstellar, Sunshine, and even Apollo 13 fit this bill. My favorite aspect of those stories is how characters always find a way to work together despite their differences to achieve a greater goal. It's truly aspirational, and partially why I love science fiction as much as I do. It's also enormously timely. Optimism can seem scarce these days. We're experiencing increasing economic disparities, and global conflict appears to be escalating on an almost daily basis. I have to admit that even for someone like me, the concept of optimism feels alien. This is what makes Project Hail Mary so pertinent and even radical. It demonstrates that not all science fiction needs to be cold or distant. Co-director Phil Lord is reported as saying he wanted Project Hail Mary to seem warm, real, and authentic. The main spectacle of the film isn't the visuals or the computer-generated effects, which are indeed magnificent. The spectacle is the film's desire for exploration, its daring in fostering mutual connection, and the belief that even the most daunting challenge can be surmounted, regardless of the person. The best and most resonant science fiction stories delve into the very nature of the human experience, reminding us of the better, sometimes forgotten aspects of ourselves. I can't think of a more relevant or fitting reminder of what we're all capable of. We could honestly all use a little more optimism these days. On next week's episode of the Film Frontier, I'll discuss the first trailer for Dune Part 3 and how studios might have taken the wrong lessons from Barbenheimer. Sound off in the comments below if you thought Project Hail Mary was out of this world or simply too familiar. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next week, I'm Dan Marcus. Thanks for watching.